Welcome back to another trading video, and the whole topic of this conversation is on backtesting. Backtesting is like a really important tool that I do believe that sometimes it just gets overlooked and people just want to go out and trade live. However, backtesting is very, very useful because you can get familiar with your strategy, with the chart patterns, and you can see if your strategy works, because if you can't get it to work in backtesting, then there's no point in even trying it on a live environment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the wrong way to backtest and show you the best way that I have found to backtest, and I find that it simulates a real-time trading environment. Let me start off by showing you what I believe is the wrong way to backtest. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and the way they backtest a strategy is they look at a chart and say, okay, this is the strategy. Here we have a clear entry point, so we would have entered here. Here's my exit signal. That would have been a brilliant trade. Next, they move it across and then say, okay, so we get another signal here. We would have entered sell order here, and we would have, let me just show you visually, we would have entered it here, stop loss is above the previous high, and this is how much profit we would have made on this trade. If we wanted to play it conservative, using a sharper stop loss, we might have set it above the moving average, and then we've got a risk-to-reward ratio of almost 5-to-1, brilliant trade. Now, the problem with this strategy, or in case you haven't noticed, what I'm saying is that a lot of these strategy testing videos, they show you a strategy with all of the results visible. And the problem I have found with this is that the brain, it works really, really different if you already know what's going to happen. So it's very easy to say, oh, look at this. The moving average was crossed over here. It's a perfect entry signal. So let's enter it here. Let's use the previous low point as the stop loss point. Okay, so look at this. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio, perfect trade. So yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem because when you already know the results of a trade, you miss out on all of the fake signals that you get beforehand. And I think this is a terrible way to backtest strategies. However, I do have a solution for this, and it's actually a plugin to MetaTrader 4. In MetaTrader 4, you have to add this backtesting tool into the Expert Advisors folder. So you would go to File, Open Data folder, find the Expert Advisors folder. I've already done that. So the tool is called Soft4FX Forex Simulator. I'll just click and drag it onto my screen. If you would like to access the website, there is a link in the description below this video. So you can click on it and you can sign up at a discount. Now I am logged into the simulator. What you first need to do to get started is you click on Data Center, and then you can select, well, Dukascopy, that's the default data provider. And over here, I have all the currency pairs, all stocks, the most popular Bitcoins, silver, gold. So I can download this data, and the downloads are for free. So for example, I want to download Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. I'll just select it, download it, let's say for the last 2 years, and then click on download. And now I have all of the data for the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar from 1st of January 2021 to 30th December 2022. To get started with the simulation, I would just click on New Simulation. And here, okay, I'll use Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. I'll set the start of the simulation, let's say mid-2022. Or 1st of June, that's fine. Now I'm not going to set up an end of simulation date. What I am going to do is the time on charts, I will change this to New York close. The reason I want to use New York close is because New York close trades from Monday to Friday. The GMT time, it also includes some sort of period in Sunday, and I don't want that to be visible on my charts. So I always select New York close. Here you can manipulate the position size of your orders. I'm just going to skip it, and I'm going to preload my charts, say with 100 days back. Now let's start the simulation. Here I can set up any type of time frame chart that I want. So I'm going to use 15-minute charts. Let me add it. And now I can open the chart. Let's close this. Here's my pretty much command center. So what I can do here is I can place buy orders, sell orders. I can place pending orders, so buy stop, sell limit, buy limit, sell stop. I can set all of this up here. So what I'll do first is I will just use one of the templates I've already set up. Okay, so here is my chart and here is the control center. So what I can do is I can either go ahead, let's press the space bar, and I can, skip it ahead one by one. One of the main advantages here is I don't know what's going to happen with the price. And I think this is the best way to backtest any strategy, because you're pretty much seeing the present, you don't know what's going to happen, and this is the best way to figure out, okay, do I have entry positions? Should I avoid trading? So the way this works is, let me click on market orders. Now let's say that I want to, actually, I don't want to do anything. Let me skip it ahead. What I can also do here is I can set the how many ticks per second I want it to move forward. Let's just boost it a bit. And as you can see, it simulates a real-time trading environment. I have no idea what's going to happen next. Now, for example, if I want to enter a trade, so let's say I want to buy here, and I want to have the stop loss below this moving average. So this will be about, well, this will be say 22 pips. So I go here and I set the stop loss 22 pips away. The take profit, let's say I want 33 pips, which will be, the risk reward ratio will be 1 to 1.5. Click on buy. It automatically creates the buy order. I have my stop loss order here. I have my take profit order here. And let's see how this plays out. Great trade for an example, because it just is moving sideways. But that's one of the things which I do like about this backtesting tool, in that I don't know what is going to happen. I can't stress that enough. And this will result in me entering trades that go absolutely nowhere. For example here, but who knows, might be profitable. Okay, finally, it hit it. So I was profitable here. Now let's skip ahead and let me enter another trade in a second. Okay, so basically we have a crossover here and it seems to be going down. So what I want to do now is I want to enter a sell order. So I want the 20 pips away. That will be my stop loss, and take profit. Well, let's make it 40 in this case. Let's sell it. Here's my stop loss, 20 pips away. Here's my take profit, 40 pips away. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, losing trade. So the way this works, as you can see, is it simulates a real-time environment. If I see a good opportunity to enter a trade, I buy it, and then I'll see what happens to the simulation. Now afterwards, because also what I've noticed is a lot of backtesting videos, what they do is they create an Excel sheet and you can record all of your results. Now this includes a lot of manual work, which I don't actually think it's all that great, because it uses up a lot of your time. So the solution here is also, let me just create one more trade. Now, as I was saying, you need to have some sort of data about your trades. So we click here for trades. We don't have any pending trades at this moment, but here in the closed trades, we have a history of all of the trades that we took. We can see the time we took the trade, the time of the closed trade, and whether it was profitable. Now, if we click on statistics, we get even more data here. So we can see the realized profit and loss, but this all depends on the position sizes that you set up. But I think the most value here, it comes from profit trades, losing trades, how many consecutive wins, how many consecutive losses. So you get all of this data here, and then you can analyze your strategy to see if it's a good strategy or a bad strategy. If you still want to use Excel, you can export all of your trades to Excel as well. And that's pretty much all that I wanted to show you, because this really, in my opinion, this is the best way to backtest, and the best thing is that you get free data support. So any currency pair that you want to test out, you can just download the data and then start backtesting. So to get started with this backtesting addition to MetaTrader 4, you can click the link below this video. I believe it's a one-time fee, and then you get access to the program for life. So it's just pay it once, get all the data that you need, and then start testing. Highly recommend it. Wanted to share it with you because I think this is the best way that you should be backtesting. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel, or if you like this video, press a like. Thanks again. See you in the next video.